Good morning. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, don't slam the doors. Look at that mirror. See?
Yeah.
All you can see is the window. It's loose, but that's the way we want it because everybody keeps... Okay, good morning. My name is Pancho del Rancho and I'm going to conduct my cola test. Before I begin, I'm going to lower my air pressure to 90 psi or below. Below 90. I'm going to conduct my governor cutout test. I am going to start my engine, accelerate from 1,000 to 1,500 RPMs until the needle stops rising. Governor should cut out no higher than 130 psi. In the process, I'm going to perform a safe start. Seeing that my parking brakes are applied, my trannies are neutral, there's no trash or anything to interfere with the pedals. The pedals should have their rubber coverings and be firm and not wobbly. Stepping on my clutch halfway down and starting my engine. Letting my clutch out slowly, I'm going to listen for any strange noises that may come from the engine. We're good. And my needles are rising. Again, they should not go above 130 psi. Needles have stopped rising. Primary is at 122, secondaries at 122. We did not go above 130. That means my governor cutout works. I will now do the governor cut-in test. I'm going to step on the service brake, release air in 5 to 10 pound increments. Then I'm going to wait about 15 seconds to see if my needles begin to rise. The governor should cut in no lower than 85 psi. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Needles are not rising, so we'll try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My primary cut in at 102, secondary at 104. It did not drop below 85, which means my governor cut in is working. I will now build my air pressure to maximum capacity. My air tanks are at their maximum. I will secure the vehicle, putting my transmission in first gear, shutting off my engine, releasing my clutch, releasing my trailer and parking brake, waiting for the vehicle to stabilize. Next, I will do my 460 applied test. I'm going to step on the service brake, applying firm but moderate pressure. I'm going to hold it for 60 seconds. Shouldn't lose any air. If I do, it can't be more than 4 pounds during the 60-second period. I'm checking my brake system for air leaks. Let the needle stabilize. Primary. is at 81, secondary is at 83. Nope. Primary is at 80, secondary is at 82. We're going to begin counting. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let's pretend 60 seconds are up. Primary is at 80, secondary is at 82. We didn't lose any air. That means there are no leaks in the brake system. Next, I will do the low air warning device test. I'm going to turn the ignition on without starting the engine. Then I'm going to fan the brakes until the light and alarm come on. That'll tell us we're low on air pressure. This should happen between 55 and 75 psi. Ignition is on. Okay, light and alarm are on. May I shut it off, Mr. Examiner?
Please.
Thank you. It's annoying.
So are you?
After 13 years of hearing this stuff, it's annoying. Trust me. Primary's at 63, secondary's about 63, a little bit over. We're between 55 and 75. The low air warning devices work. I will now perform the pop-out test. I'm going to continue fanning the brakes until the trailer and parking brake valves pop out. This should happen between 20 and 45 psi. Both valves have popped out. Primary's at 32, secondary's at 32. We're between 20 and 45. The pop-outs are also working. My parking brakes are applied. Putting my tranny in neutral. That concludes my COLA test. I will now start the engine, build my air up enough to conduct my tug test. Now, you have a choice here. You can either accelerate and build up your air or just turn on the engine and do your in-cab while it's building. Okay? I prefer the former. Above 100, I'm putting my tranny in first gear, releasing my parking brake, to test my trailer brake, giving that a light tug. That's working. I'm going to reapply my parking brake, release my trailer brake, to test my parking brake. That's wholesome. Now, the book says I should bring my speed up to about 5 miles per hour, tractor trailer, step on my service brake, letting go of my steering wheel to see if the vehicle will pull to one side or another. That's not possible, so I'm going to improvise just to check my service brake and see if it's holding. Releasing the trailer and tractor parking brakes, stepping on my service brake and giving it a light tug. That's holding. Reapplying my parking brakes, taking it out of gear. That concludes my tug test. I will now start my in-cab inspection.
When you do that one, yeah, you take the loader, you gotta go on with your trailer and whatever one about it.
But just don't get confused and say you release your trailer brake and say I'm going to test my trailer brake. The one that's released is not the one you're testing. It's the one
You
that
don't want to
stays
mix up
applied.
you don't want to mix up your words.
Yeah, well, like if you push that one, you're not testing that
Right.
one. Yeah,
So whichever one you're pushing, say the opposite one.
right. Exactly.
And when you do the tug test, you don't have to go back up to maximum. You just have to go above 100
Yeah,
psi.
about 105 or so is good.
So, okay.
You can go up to maximum. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. Yeah. Tyler.